Hi, my boys. I'm going to show you a little bit of the magic trick. Okay, synchronizing. I'm going to show you what people will do. Let's see. Okay, what you're going to be looking at is somebody that is on Katie. I put life in prison for the pedophile couple. Geez, a match made in witchcraft. A match made from witchcraft. What a joke. Blood is on your hands. And this fitness progress guy puts WTF, kind of medication are you forgetting to take? Again, another narcissist asking what kind of medication instead of actually like finding out like, what are you talking about? What's going on? You know, instead they know exactly what I'm talking about. Narcissists will always say that. Dude, do your own research, okay? Katie knows exactly what she did. I'm showing the children on what not to do with black magic, okay? Rule number 1, don't lie to the dead people because they know. Like I said, do your own research because there she is writing herself out and her friends out. Blood is on her hands. I'm making a documentary about bullies who run. Then he puts I'll ask a different question then. What are you talking about? So what are you, and then he puts, what do I put, what do you want to know? How may I help you? What do you want to know? Then he puts, what are you assuming people on your page you call everyone pedophile and killers but prove zero proof? See, that is what I'm getting at. No, there's plenty of proof right there. How do you not know? I have proof. I have plenty of proof. You don't want to see it because you are a narcissist. Bye, troll. Like I said, do your own research because I know I have. And I know I have. And I know these people. So nice try. My husband is involved. I caught him on Craigslist with friends. So so this ain't going anywhere. I'm making a documentary on YouTube. I'm a medium psychic and these bullies from high school got caught. FBI and CIA are involved. I'm only tagging people I know who are guilty and solve for myself firsthand. It's all memories. These doctors can put me under a lie detector and I'll pass. Put me under something, the hypnosis thing that Sylvia Brown was talking about. There you go. So Chris is involved. They talk about Taylor Swift too. Anyone defending a pedophile or hiding a pedophile, and you know that they are, and you're hiding, you are no different than a pedophile. You are silencing a child's voice. Why? What for? What's the cause? No, don't even. So let's see here. Okay, let's start with Bam. Bam just takes a picture, right? But he takes it at a good spot. He takes it at the right time, right? There's hidden Easter eggs in there, right? And the way Bam is looking is it reminds me of my son, how he did that with a towel. And it kind of looks like a painting too. And then you zoom in and you see a woman, a Native woman with the red face paint. And I'm like, he knows, he sees. Let's see. Where's the picture? He sees. And he hasn't seen his son either. That's devastating. Like, how can someone take away a parent away from their child? Like, no way. So whatever Katie's posting is like, is look at that. Whatever she's posting is synchronizing with me, and she's wearing pigtails. Like, how evil can you possibly be? With her dog and her hip pigtails. And my Instagram is if you don't know, is Dorothy. iPhone. Come on. Is Dorothy. So my dad keeps ratting her out, and I'm just like, all right. So if you're not familiar with this guy, and this guy's also name is Chris, and it's Super Bowl. These are dangerous people, and I was warned when I was pregnant with Anthony that I had friends that were trying to get my baby, and in the physical and the spiritual realm. Car accident. So I was involved in a car accident with my son Anthony, and it was on a street that my ancestors wanted me to remember, and they were making me remember. And you look in the street, and there is a freaking what do they call it? Not a hearse? No, the car. You drive the deceased, the dead people. And I was thinking my dad was gonna have a black one, and I was getting surprised. I wanted it to be a surprise during his funeral, and when I saw it was a white one, I'm like, wow, you made it, Dad. Like, it was nice seeing the white, like him being brought to the white, being brought to the church, to the cemetery in a white car. That was really I thought that was really special. Yeah, if these, like, I'm seeing numbers like this even like 888 or 777, I'm seeing a lot. And even like with license plates, I'll see that I did get all of it, but this one, it caught my eye because it says FU 144, and I'm like, yeah, right. If you, to me, like, this is why I could not be great or whatever, because I would have people like him in my way doing the corruption behind my back, and here I am trying to stop it, and he's getting paid, whatever it was. But these officers are getting paid. They got to be getting paid, because they're not saying anything. They're not doing anything. So someone's keeping quiet. Someone has someone blackmailed and hushed up. I was looking for this picture, and I can't believe I found it. She wasn't in the other, Yolanda was not in the other one, but she made it in this one. And this one, I had no idea. I forgot why or what it was, but these flowers weren't even mine. I don't think they were mine. But Matthew Craby was there, and and he's the one that gave me the flowers. Like all of a sudden, like it was 8th grade picture, and it happened so fast, like to take the pictures, because I think we had a lot. So whatever it was, they arranged me on the floor, and they're like, yeah, that'll work out. And then Matt, for whatever reason, gave me flowers, and let's see if I can pull it up. Anyways, I was smiling because I wasn't expecting that. Like, what? And when I received the picture, like I didn't even recognize myself at the time. Like when I took it, I didn't like taking pictures. This is the other one. I just feel like I didn't recognize myself. I liked it, and I didn't feel like everyone. Well, to me, everybody was white in that picture, and then Yolanda was the Mexican one. So let's see if I have her picture. Where I have it. That's funny, Yolanda. And she's wearing gray black. She's dark in that picture. So she just ratted herself out in middle school, and it just helped me pinpoint where the other bullshit's coming from. So whoever knew Yolanda in high school was involved in this shit. Now I can't find it. Okay, there it is. Dang. That will always stick out to me because I'm just like, it was unexpected. And there's a boy named Caesar that I danced with, and I wasn't expecting to dance with anybody at the 8th grade graduation. And for some reason, he got pushed into dancing with me. And I don't know if it was a dare or whatever it was, but he just ended up just taking me and dancing with me. And it was one of my favorite songs that played on. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want him to be attached to that song. But he wasn't attached to that song. So that's why I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And it wasn't anything like boyfriend or girlfriend thing. It was just, to me, it was just friends. And he kind of reminded me of like a Mexican Kobe Bryant. And with Kobe Bryant at the time in middle school, Egyptian kept popping up for him. Nefertiti did, and another Egyptian pharaoh came up for him. And that's coming up to play right now. So I did this a while ago. This thing. But then now Chris goes to Egypt with his girlfriend or wife, the witchcraft person that he went to. See, and then the light post, 144. Oh, I cannot see that. So those numbers, it will be like a light post, or it'll have something that'll say 144, like a license plate, or something that will catch my eye. So I'm by 7-Eleven. There's a 144 it's Subway on Beach Boulevard, and it's on Beach Boulevard in Bolsa, and it's right by a Subway. And I remember my mom's backing out, And as she's backing out, I reached down to pick up my bag because my bag fell, and I reached down to pick up my bag, fixed it, and got back up. And as I'm getting back up, she stops the car, and I look up and I see the 144 in my face at the light post. I'm like, oh gosh. And it's across the street from a cemetery. So I'm like, who was here that, that I'm supposed to help? I don't know, but I'm in the right place at the right moment. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. Because that subway, Michelle Castro lived not that far away. So she was around that area. So she knows what I'm talking about. So that subway that I was in, where I saw that 144, she's connected to the human sex trafficking because the coach, Josh Seiko, took her there. That's where I caught her with Josh. And my mom was with me, and Josh looked white as fuck, like, oh shit, our case is, like the gig's up kind of type thing. And I'm just like, why are you here and she's here? Like, it doesn't make sense. So I knew I was in the right place at the right moment, and I knew that that image is gonna haunt me. And then, sure enough, after high school ended, he comes along into my apartment that I had with Frank, because I was helping her out with her son. So I'm like, okay, so I don't know what Michelle had, but she had some kind of spell that she was doing, and it had a lot to do with the Ouija board that she was doing in my house. So Katie, if you don't know, now you know. The friends that you know are not your friends either. So tell the truth. Let's see, what else? Okay, and then I'll get little kids will give me shadows, or little I'll show you. So it looks like a little, like a moon crescent, and someone on the moon. It kind of looks like this one right here. It kind of looks like Johnny Five a little bit, or Sid the Sloth. To me, it looked like someone sitting down on the moon, or fish, or like getting a rope or something. This one kind of does to me. They're sitting with their knees up. Let's see. Okay, around in Westminster, my boys, my dad was telling me certain things about like what he grew up in. So what I was doing was just roaming around the city and doing my thing when I was little, just like what it would be like a cat kind of type thing. And I really do want a body camera. That would be so cool. And so numbers, street signs, and just keeping the truth to yourself, or keeping the truth open there, out, and not the lies like being swept under the rugs, making sure the lies are all out there, because people need to heal. And there's a chain reaction, because Lauren Tapia was a bully to some people, and these people need to get heard. They were hurt by him, severely hurt by him. And one kid, he's no longer here to say. And that boy, I will be the voice for, Corey. So, football coaches, a lot of these kids had concussions, and they were still playing. They were still put in in teams for school so these coaches can get money. That's blood money right there. Now, I do believe whatever I got out of Lauren Tapia were genuine, like tears of crying of how hurt he was that he did that. He body slammed him, or not body slammed him, or rammed him in football because the coach told him to. So again, when you are around adults who influence you and you are a big kid, and I know a lot of guys, a lot of people were trying to influence my son. My son was huge. And I saw some, like cholo guys looking at my son like, hey, what are you doing? What are you staring at? And my son's not even staring at you like that. Well, here you are going to act all tough. Then you're going to see me going into another man's face. And then, like, that's my son. He ain't looking at you because there's nothing to look at. There really ain't. What he's trying to look beyond you is something for him, but it ain't you. So these people, I feel like I do have to check them. And there's certain family members that they do need to be checked, and they don't. I'm doing that right now. So I miss you boys. I love you. And the city of Westminster will show you. Not the people will show you. The people won't show you. The numbers, the street light, the street numbers, the trees, the animals. They will guide you. Wherever I had a hard time at in childhood, you're gonna look for like broken down signs or like traces of fire, something that you'd be like, wow, look, it was really harsh here. Like, that is where I'm showing you where it should be fixed, and it should be something should be honored there, something should be cleaned up there, so that does not linger there. So what I'm doing, and I told my son Desi that I'm getting my shadow. That's all I can try to, the best way I can explain it is that I'm getting my shadow. The mother inside me is getting the child inside me, my shadow. That was left. That I'm trying to get. And as I'm doing that, there's other children along the way that is stuck and lost just like me. So I'm telling them, or I'm showing them how I'm doing it, how quiet I am, how I'm still learning, how weak and vulnerable I still am, how this realm is still fucking confusing. It still feels like my dad, before he died, he liked that movie, Meet the Robinsons. And Anthony, when you like the movie, it's because Papa. So Papa will come to me in that vision, and that's where my aunts will come up with the Jetsons. So a big why I wanted Bruce. It's, the stars will talk, the universe will talk back, and I know I talk about Hermes a lot, but Apollo is the one that will bring you, like, he will make it happen. And he knows, if anybody knows, he knows the work that you put into, and there's no way you can fake it with Apollo. And he comes not like Hermes. He comes in like, to me, I've only experienced Apollo, I'd say maybe 4 or 5 times. Maybe this is going to be my 5th time experiencing him. And most of it's from stories that I heard. And the memories, or the times that I have been with him, it's been memorable, and it's been like if I go back into those memories, like I'm trying to go back into that memory of me experiencing Paulo. It's like slow motion. It's like I want to know who I am speaking to, or put a face on it, or put something onto it, and I just can't because he comes with so much more, and he brings me Apollo. See,